Hello, hello. Let's see. How are we doing today? Let's see if I got all my ducks in a row. Got to work a little bit late last night, so starting up a little early today. So I'm still on Gorilla Stream hours. So there's one unfortunate thing about this game is in order to anytime you tab out, it minimizes, and I don't think there's a fix for that. So I think I'm mostly set up here. The new dot mod came out for this game very recently. Hello. See how we're sounding. Get some music going. I've added more music to this playlist. There we go. That should do it. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me shift you over here. Yo, what a... Oh. Anytime the screen loses focus, it throws me out of the game, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, I've actually added a lot of anime music to this playlist. A little bit of rap. Primarily though, there's jazz, there's R&B, there's a little bit of band music, and then a decent chunk of anime music. But we're playing the dot mod. They just released a new update for it actually a couple days ago. So I just feel like blasting. So so we're gonna actually play with some surface ships. I did have a little bit of trouble running this, so we'll see if we have problems. One of the ships they added, which I think is hilarious, is they added an Iowa-class battleship to this game. Apologies. Let me see what's going on here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't like to check my text on stream, but unfortunately I do have to because of work. Sirium, welcome. The waters are chilly. We got a new mod today running. Welcome in. Hydrate. Will hydrate, thank you. we got the dot mod today. We played it once on stream. But before that, we were playing a different mod. So yeah, they recently added in the Iowa class battleship, which is awesome. Absolutely beautiful battleship. It's the last class of battleship that the U.S. Navy operated. And these operated up until the first Gulf War. They were reactivated. They were brought out of mothballs. They had added to them Tomahawk missile launchers, which there are there are 8 box launchers, each holding 4 Tomahawk missiles, giving it 32 strike missiles, which is a pretty decent loadout. Of course, the Mark 7 naval rifles, these 9 large 16-inch guns, 50 caliber guns, meaning that the naval caliber, when you're talking about Navy guns, is the length of barrel to diameter. So they're 16 inches in diameter, and the length is 16 times 50. That's how long the guns are. So absolutely massive guns. I actually got to go on to the USS Iowa recently in April, the first of the class of the Iowa class, in San Pedro, California. I got to go out and see it, and that was a lot of fun. How are you doing today, by the way? I was remiss I didn't ask how you were doing. I hope you are well. But yeah, this is one of the things that they added to the dot mod. Sorry, I was just rambling. I was a little excited. So I just started rambling. But yeah, absolutely beautiful ship. They also added 4 harpoon launchers to the ship, 4 phalanx point defense. But it has no other defensive weapon. It has no, so it's not going to be able to intercept anything. But we'll play with this sometime. Right now, I think we're going to play with the Ticonderoga. So Ticonderoga is a U.S. cruiser. It's the last cruiser that the U.S. has introduced. This particular version of it, so we still operate the Ticonderoga. The U.S. Navy has 21 of them. They're retiring probably 7 of them. I think they've retired 2 though so far, or slated 2 for retirement. Excuse me. These are also large surface combatants. This iteration, we're playing the 1984 campaign, so this iteration doesn't have the VLS, the vertical launching system. It has these launching arms on the bow and the stern that can launch standard missiles, as well as a Sea Sparrow, which they don't have on. This is a 1984, so I don't have it. Can also launch harpoons from these launchers, but I don't think they have them set up. I think they have special box launchers for the harpoons. Yeah, they have launchers at the rear here for the harpoons. It has 2 Mark 45 guns. These are 5-inch, significantly smaller than the Iowa, but it has 2 of them, which is really nice, and 2 phalanx point defense systems. The newer ones have rolling airframe missiles as point defense. They also carry a whole array of weaponry. And most importantly, 2 Sikorsky Seahawk helicopters, which the dot mod has finally modeled in, where you can play as you can control the helicopters, which I'm really excited for. So we're going to take our Ticonderoga class out, CG-48. They also added the Nixie decoy system, which is a towed decoy that you can trail at the back to make a sound like a ship, to try to draw other torpedoes away. Yeah, so really good modeling they're doing in this mod. So this the scenario is war breaks out between that's weird. War breaks out between the United States and the Soviet Union in 1984. So that's a scenario we're going with. I'm not going to read through all these right now. We'll run the scenario several times, so we'll read through this. But I want to go ahead and get into game. Pershing missiles deployed in West Germany. That was big during the Reagan administration. Lots of pressure putting on the Soviet Union. So basically, this is the Reagan administration putting pressure on the Soviet Union. And what ended up happening in reality is the Soviet Union eventually collapsed, not strictly because of Reagan's actions, but in part because of Reagan's actions. But in this scenario, all that pressure builds up and creates and basically pushes the Soviet Union into war with the United States. All right, so we're selling a surface ship, so this is going to be a lot more actiony, scary. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They do a good job of making these scenarios up. Pretty cool. Um, but in this, usually I'm pretty stealthy. Taking a long time to set up an attack. This is pretty much going to be attack and attack and attack. With the surface ship, so it's a bit different dynamic. So it should be fun. This will be also kind of a shorter stream. I'm still in guerrilla hours right now, so yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Actiony, yes, yes. That is a word that is in the dictionary, I'm sure. All right, so what are our orders? Our orders: Soviet submarines are departing port in large numbers and will attempt to close shipping lanes between the U.S. and Europe. And this is a scenario that would happen on the onset of war. Soviet Union would drive west. They would take Berlin pretty handily. Remember that the Germany is divided along the Iron Curtain, so the Soviet Union is pushed really far into Germany already. They own Eastern Germany. Eastern Germany is a satellite state for Warsaw. So the Soviet Union is going to push west into Western Europe, and the United States, NATO is going to defend Western Europe, but the United States is going to have to send troops across the Atlantic in large numbers, and the most efficient way to do that is via ships. So there was a plan called Operation Reforger, which stood for Operation Reinforced Germany, and that was U.S. pouring in massive numbers, tens of thousands of troops every week, to reinforce Germany and to hold back the Soviet Union. So cutting off those shipping lanes is key for Warsaw, the Soviet Union, to win a war in Europe. All right, so their ASW resources are stretched thin. The Soviet Navy had a massive number of submarines, so that makes sense. These vessels must be stopped before they have a chance to disrupt Allied ship supply efforts. So we've given 2 patrol boxes, patrol areas green 12 and green 14 between Iceland and UK. And that's one of the things that NATO would try to do, is try to bottle up the Soviet Navy in between the Greenland UK gap. You need to transit those waters to get into the Atlantic. So NATO wanted to control that gap. So we're sinking submarines between 12 and green 14. So let's look at our stores real fast. We have 8 harpoons. We have 36 torpedoes. 20 sub-rock missiles. I'm sorry, as-rock missiles. These are rocket-propelled torpedoes. So they'll be shot out of our missile launchers. And they have a torpedo on the front. So this rocket motor lets them get way down range and drop the torpedo, so they don't have to transit, at 30 knots or 40 knots. They can get way down range and drop right on top of them. And then we have 68 of our RIM 66Cs. These are standard 1 missiles. Most of these have been retired from the U.S. This is 1984, but so at this point they're very, very modern. But for the most part, they have been replaced. Not the most part, they've been entirely replaced from the U.S. arsenal. I believe Korea still uses them. The Republic of Korea, South Korea. I think Taiwan still uses them, and the Philippines, I think, still has some in service. All right, let's go. All right, so so these 2 squares are our patrol area, 14, and up here at 12. We're looking for Soviet submarines. These blue lines are SOSUS nets. So these are a whole array of hydrophones that NATO has placed. There's one over here between in Norway. So these are sonar arrays that we are listening for. There's also a bunch in the Atlantic. And basically they give us intelligence on where these submarines are. We also have maritime patrol aircraft. You can see these blue aircraft flying around. They'll be able to pick up Soviet subs. And I'm going to go ahead and save before we get into battle, mainly in case there's something going on, it crashes or something. All right, we have a new sonar contact bearing 12 Sierra 1. There's a weak thermal layer at 185, and our speed is 5 knots. So let's go ahead and go into battle. We'll go ahead and load a standard missile, and we'll stay as far out as we can. I'm going to go ahead and listen to stream audio, make sure that game audio is working. Good luck, thank you. So we're going to go ahead and use our radar. Yeah, we're getting pinged at 185. We're getting pinged at 193. Oh, we got a missile launch from Sierra Run. So we're going to fire on that. Another launch. Fire another missile here. Go ahead and fire another missile. Keep firing missiles. Okay, I'm gonna go back to game audio. Actually, listen what's going on. Fire another missile. I don't know how many missiles they have out. Alright, go back to own ship. So basically, we're getting launched on. They detected us immediately. We're gonna go active on our sonar. Oh, they're still firing missiles. So we're just firing away. So a missile got through. Or it got picked up by our chaff. Go ahead and put up another chaff cloud. So our chaff is distracting it, but our phalanx is having a lot of trouble dealing with this. Come on. Links. It's getting ridiculous. There we go, we finally got it. Alright, are we done with the attack? I think we're done with the attack. Slow down to 15 knots. And we'll get a helicopter out. Launch the helicopter. Yeah, we got helicopters now, so that's new to this mod. Send him on his way. Alright, we got a Charlie 1, and we have Sierra 2. Okay, we have some torpedoes. Lots of torpedoes. How far are these guys? 8-5, and so we're going to launch torpedoes against them as well.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
So they're shooting torpedoes at us. We're going to deploy our Nixie. And what this is this is a towed array that can trick the enemy. See if I can see it. It's this little spaghetti string thing here. And basically it has a little drone on the back that will make noise that sounds like our ship. and it can be used to draw off torpedoes.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2. Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Alright, let's get a couple more torpedoes out.
Aye, sir. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Get these reloaded. And we'll go back to our helicopter. And we're going to attack these guys. So let's attack Charlie.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
Drop both of our weapons on him.
Aircraft transiting to point.
And for our other guy, we will drop some, oh, we got a hit already. Nice. That's the nice thing about the helicopters. It can drop them right on top of them.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
So yeah, we dropped 2 weapons basically right on top of them. We'll recall our helicopter.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base.
And we will launch another helicopter.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft ready to launch.
So he was able to dive under this weapon.
Con, FLYCO, launching aircraft.
But on our Oscar, what we're going to do is we're going to launch our
FLYCO, aircraft is in the air.
ASROC on him.
Fire VLS.
So those are submarine, or those are rocket-assisted torpedoes. Oh, so many weapons. We might get sunk here, actually. Okay, here we go. So they're on a rocket motor, so they can fly all this distance and cover it very quickly. So you can see them flying out here. Here's one of them.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2.
And it deploys a little torpedo. And this torpedo can drop right on top of them. Alright, so we have a weapon headed right for us.
2, 1, 5.
Let's go ahead and deploy.
Fire control, weapon countermeasure home. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Go ahead and get our helicopter out there. We have a second helicopter we deployed. While our first one reloads. Attacking an Oscar, and this is a big boy. So it's going to take a couple torpedoes to send him down. Which I'm actually going to go ahead and start shooting at him. He's just on the edge. Oh, he's got his tow array out. That's cool.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 1, 8. Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and activate our Nixie. You can see it's creating a track for our ship well behind us. We're actually going to bring it in to half. Draw it in. There we go. And basically this little icon here is a noise maker that that sounds like our ship. Oscar took another hit. Took another hit. Let's take another hit. I think he could just dive below our weapons. Honestly, I think I think he's got quite a bit of I think he can get actually below our weapons crush depth. Welcome in. I hope everyone is doing well today.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Alright, you can see his torpedo got bound up on our Nixie. Let's send it all the way out to maximum distance.
Bearing 2, 2, 6.
Hopefully he stays bound up on the Nixie. If not, we'll kick up to our flank speed and try to get away from this weapon. But yeah, this torpedo is caught up on this noisemaker here.
Noisemaker bearing 226.
So hopefully he stays there.
Con, Flyco, aircraft stowed.
Alright, Charlie went down. Oscar is still fighting. It looks like he's coming to the surface, maybe. So let's attack him with our helicopter. We sent a helicopter out. Towed array damaged. Repair time. Oh, did the torpedo actually take out our towed array? Oh no, it's still behind us. Crap. Towed array's damaged. Let's turn it off. Oh, we can't. We gotta repair it first. Repair the towed array. So, I'm not sure what happened to our towed array here. We are going to turn away.
Come left to 035.
Let's make sure we're not getting followed by a torpedo. Looks like that torpedo's still lost. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep this angle. Alright, let's go back to our helicopter. And let's attack Oscar. So we'll just go ahead and attack. Oh. Alright, we're gonna actually, once we get our towed array repaired, we are going to kick it up to flight speed and make sure no more torpedoes are following us. We're going to drop another torpedo on Oscar. Alright. So yeah, like I said, this is a little bit more action-oriented. Surface combat's also really fun too, so when we fight other surface ships, it's really fun. Alright, our Nixie's almost repaired. Once it is, we're going to retract it. Alright, it is repaired. So we'll turn it off. Actually, I can't tell if it's retracted. It should be retracted. Kick it up to flank, and we're going to turn to course 135. We're also going to recall our helicopter. What?
Torpedo in the water, bearing 273.
It looks like a torpedo picked us up. Whoa! Where did that come from? Okay, we're gonna eat this torpedo. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Yeah, this tube's inoperable. Oh man, it destroyed
Damage control parties. Need of the reactor space.
some of our torpedo tubes. I have no idea where that torpedo came from.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Alright, we don't want this Oscar to get away, so let's go ahead and slow down. Slow down to 15.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Repair the pumps. Our pumps almost got destroyed.
Damage control parties. Need of the reactor space.
See if we can pick Oscar back up here. Let's relaunch
Aircraft ready to launch.
helicopter. So we have two helicopters, so we're just basically alternating them. There he goes. Whee!
Aircraft is in the air.
Alright, let's send him out to look for Oscar.
Aircraft transiting to point.
Alright, we are going to turn and slow down again. And we're going to deploy our towed array. See if we can get a better, see if we can get a better picture of where Oscar 2 is. And, oh, they destroyed our VLS system. Oh, that's bad. That's what they destroyed. So we can't use our sub rock or ASRock torpedoes missiles anymore. We also don't have any other defensive. We only have our defensive phalanx. That's it. So there's Oscar. Oh, he just shot. He just shot. No, he's shooting missiles. That's cheating. Oh, that's he might kill us with this.
Con sonar. Launch transient from.
All right, we want to turn. Actually, we're good. We need to get our helicopter out here quick and in a hurry and sink this guy.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready. Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Let's get our aircraft landed before these missiles come in.
Helm, steady course. Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, aircraft stowed.
Thank goodness. Our phalanx was effective and immediately shot him down. Thank goodness. Is he turning to attack again? It looks like, yep, he is. Crap. Helicopter, fly faster, please.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft ready to launch.
Oops. We need to be on 1.
Con, sonar, launch transient from.
Alright, he's launched one more missile at us. We are going to attack him with our helicopter. Alright, so he's launched another. These granite missiles are massive. One of these hits us, we're dead. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank goodness. So what we did is we launched chaff into the air. That white puff of smoke above us is chaff and flares.
FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
And, man, he's fast. Okay.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Let's go ahead and launch.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft ready to launch. Con,
Second helicopter. And we'll deploy their second helicopter right here.
FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Alright, so we dropped another torpedo on him, but he's very, very fast. So this torpedo is like literally directly above him. And he's just running. So there's our torpedo up here. And it's doing a circle search looking for him and slowly spiraling down to him. We may need to just call this as a draw without our VLS. This is very concerning. So he's a high priority target. We've hit him, what, 3 times, I think? Oh, is he coming shallow? He has no respect for a torpedo. He might already be out of range of it, though. Let's see. Oh, I can't measure a distance between them. Yeah, this is what they would do, is they'd dive well below the range of our torpedoes, and then use their ridiculous speed to drive out of the range of them, pop up, launch the missiles, and then wash, rinse, repeat. So we're actually going to leave combat. We're going to cheat here. Oh, we still got credit for it. Excellent job in intercepting and destroying the submarine assets. Your crew have given the Reds a bloody nose right off the bat. Further orders to be transmitted. So, sometimes just damage is sufficient to win. We sank one submarine and we heavily damaged another. So they may have had to return to base. USMC arrives in Europe. Reinforcements have begun arriving in Europe as an American amphibious task force made port in an undisclosed location with over 2,000 Marines, tanks, and other heavy equipment. The task force, which had been underway prior to the beginning of the hostilities, apparently made the voyage without escorting Soviet submarines or other threats. Without encountering Soviet submarines or other threats. Experts caution that the addition of 2,000 troops, while welcome, would not substantially alter the currently overwhelming Soviet advantage on the ground. The Soviet Union was huge and had a lot of troops, had a lot of tanks, a lot of weaponry, and their supply lines extended all the way to Western Germany. So they were already deep into Europe on the onset of war. We had to send reinforcements across the Atlantic. They just had to truck them in, train them in, all to West Germany. So the fear was that that NATO would lose in a Soviet. The Soviet Union was made up of many countries, not just Russia. But the fear was that without using nuclear weapons, NATO could not stop a Soviet advance. So, yeah, 2,000 troops is not going to make a huge difference when you're talking about, hundreds of thousands of troops. All right. So before we read these orders, we're going to put into port and repair, get some flex tape on the hull. Because we got beat up a little bit. We also need to repair our missiles, which is probably going to make us fail this mission. Norway invaded. Soviet aircraft raids paving way for ground mechanized forces. Local radar reports indicate heavy civilian casualties. Population centers allegedly hit by cluster munitions. NATO yet to comment on the severity of the attack. Satellite photos of northern Norway show signs of significant damage to civilian structures and housing areas. Red Cross representatives have urged the Soviets to arrange safe quarters for refugees and emergency relief supplies. No decisive initiative can for the moment be said to be held by either side. The Battle of Atlantic is currently unresolved. Both NATO and Soviet task groups of considerable strength keep each other tied in a state of mutual area denial, according to the U.S. Secretary of the Navy. So, yeah, basically both navies are not directly engaging, but they're keeping each other occupied from joining in the battle. One side's navy's destroyed, the other one's going to have a decisive advantage. All right, let's rearm and repair. Let's get these missile tubes repaired. And this is one disadvantage of how can I repair this? Nope. Rearm and repair. Damage control. Oh, this I think is a glitch. I can't repair my oh, there we go. Are they repaired? No, they're not repaired. Yeah, that's a glitch. We might be kind of stuck here. Hold on one sec. Let's do this. Let's save. I'm back. So that might be a glitch. Might be a game-breaking glitch, unfortunately. Might have to just relaunch the ship. Back into port. Alright, rearm. Okay, no, we're fixed. So I guess it did fix it. Interesting. So yeah, you can see there's no red down here, and the tubes aren't showing as black, which meant they were destroyed. Alright, let's go ahead and rearm here. Get some more sub rocks. Let's go at 18 sub rocks and fill up the rest with missiles and fill up our torpedoes. All right, let's look at our orders. 100%, okay. Satellite recon has spotted enemy cruise missile submarines and several attack submarines preparing to sail within 72 hours. It is imperative these SSGNs, the G is for guided missile, N is for nuclear. So submarine SSG, guided missile, nuclear, are sunk before they can strike at NATO convoy transiting the North Atlantic. No other friendly units are in position to intercept them in time. So we're supposed to go to green 10 and then our region C. Sorry. Okay. Another submarine mission. I do want a surface mission. Oh, there he is. Ooh, we're gonna make it. We don't really care about being counter detected. We're surface ship. Okay, we got him. All right, so new sonar contact bears 347 Sierra 1. Very strong thermal layer, which is not good for us at 186. So 347. Our heading is 335. So that means they're going to be in front of us and to the left or to the right slightly. Keep our distance if we can.
Our new contact bearing 304, designated Sierra 1.
So we're gonna go ultra quiet.
Brig ship for ultra quiet. Con sonar new contact bearing.
Put up our mast and antennas, which in this case would just be turning on our radars. And we have trawler and a merchant. And someone's pinging active. We'll see that. Got torpedoes in the water. 7,000. We're gonna put a
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar launch transient from.
okay. Let's come up to flank. We're gonna turn to port.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Drop a decoy in the water. And we're gonna slow down and deploy our Nixie. So we'll launch 3 sub rocks at them. They're on their way. So that's the advantage of the sub rocks. We can just drop them right on top of them. So we're driving to port. And we are going to slow down to 15.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And we're going to deploy our Nixie. We're going to turn them on. That's going to... Also, we're going to go active sonar. Should have been anyways.
Active search. Con, helm, steady course.
So our Nixie's going to help and hopefully drag off any torpedoes.
Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
So it's very hard to be undetected as a surface ship, especially against submarines. Alright, one of our Azeroks hit him. Got another one. Another 2 more in the water. I think he's probably going to end up dying. So it's 1 tango. Is that the only contact we have? Looks like it.
Con sonar new contact bearing 351, designated Sierra 4.
Sierra 4. Where? Where's Sierra 4? 351. So somewhere out this way? Hydrates. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rain, welcome in.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 354. Contact breaking up.
Sorry, I missed the kill there. But thank you for the hydrate. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing? All right, we got a new contact out here somewhere. We are going to deploy our helicopter. We're playing the new dot mod. They just released a new version of it. A couple days ago. So we're in a Ticonderoga class cruiser. This is an old 1984 version of the Tyco, so it doesn't have the VLS. It has these these are mark.
Con sonar lost contact.
Can't remember what the launchers are called.
Last bearing 354. Contact faded.
Say in here. No, it doesn't give us the launchers, but they're launchers that will slew into position. The missiles will connect to the launchers, and then the launchers will slew out to fire. Yeah, they also modeled in the Nixie. Actually, retract our Totore.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 4.
Where? I didn't see the launch transient. Okay, let's go.
Con. Flyco. Aircraft ready to launch.
They also modeled in helicopters for us, so we have helicopters we can finally fly.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 4.
Okay, there he is. Let's go ahead and send him a...
Con. Flyco. Aircraft is in the air.
Oh, he's out of range of our Azrock. No matter. Send a helicopter.
Aircraft transiting to point. Con. Flyco. Aircraft ready to launch.
Send out both helicopters.
Flyco. Aircraft is in the air.
So yeah, we have a Totore, and we had our Nixie. Which apparently got damaged.
Damage control parties. Made to the machinery space.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh, I bet it gets damaged by the torpedo. Interesting. I don't know if we actually have to slow down. Will it get destroyed if we don't?
Turns 4. 3. Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Doesn't look like it. Welcome in. Though, all. Yeah, we have our Ticonderoga. What is this torpedo doing? Is this a wake-homing torpedo? Oh my gosh, it's a wake. I hate these stupid things. You can see, so what this torpedo is doing is it's wake-homing on us. So it's doing this little pattern here where it's saying, oh, where's the wake at? I lost the wake, turn back. So he can do this all day, unfortunately. I don't know if there's a way to actually dodge these things.
Come left 2. 2. 1. 0. Helm I.
So what we'll do is we'll turn 90 degrees.
Come left 2. 1. 7. 0. Helm
Let's keep
I.
up a flank bell. And I think that the only thing you can do is maybe turn back on your wake. I don't know.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra. Come right 2. 3. 5. 9.
Put a noisemaker in the water, turn back on my wake, and maybe that will confuse it. I don't know.
Con maneuvering. Making turns 4.
But these are real weapons, and they are a huge problem because there really is not a good way to dodge them.
Aircraft orbiting waypoint.
All right, our decoy is
Con. Flyco. Aircraft orbiting waypoint.
repaired, and we can't use it at this speed though. So what I'm gonna do is it's latched onto our decoy. Try to turn back on our wake.
5. 5. Helm I.
Don't know if this will work. Oh, did it pick us up?
0. 9. 4. Helm I.
Ooh, we'll go back into our wake though. It didn't. It went back into our wake.
3. 1. 7. Helm I.
Okay, let's just see if we can get away from this thing. So maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the play. But can it pick us up? I wonder.
Left 2. 2. 7. 4. Helm I.
So make a sharp turn to one direction, drop a decoy, make a turn to one direction, drop another decoy, and then just run. And then it may get bound up in your own wake. So it's searching. Is it going to find our wake again? Or is it going to dissipate before it can? Okay, it's going the wrong way. Okay, yeah, I think we beat it. I think we beat it. It's just going to do a circle search, I guess.
Con. Helm. Steady
Alright, he's got more torpedoes heading towards us. Okay. Turn at 310.
Right 2, 3, 1, 0, helm aye.
Okay, we need to pick him back up and attack. I wish our helicopters could pick him up. So I'm kind of turning into this torpedo. I think it's going to activate before it gets to us. I don't know what it is. Is this a Wakehomer? It looks different from this one. Ooh, how good of a solution did he get on us? Oh, a really good one.
Make turns for 0. Make con sonar, no longer cavitating. Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 0 knots.
Alright, so we deployed a Nixie.
Come left 2, 2, 7, 3, helm aye.
We deployed a noisemaker. We're going to drive away.
Turns for con sonar, we are cavitating.
Let's go up to 18 knots.
Make turns for 1, 8 knots, maneuvering aye.
Alright, we're going to have our helicopters attack.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, helm, steady course.
I'm watching the bottom left. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm so sorry. I'm in the way. There we go. I'm so sorry.
Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon.
There we go. Now I'm out of the way. Drops a torpedo. Hopefully it's near him. I don't see him exactly. Oh, he's way off. See him out there, I think. I don't know if you can see it on stream. Have our work on the solution before we drop another weapon. Oh, we got a weapon coming after us. Up to flank.
3, 2 knots, maneuvering aye. Con, sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo
Yeah, it's
in the
got us.
water. Bearing 0, 8, 7.
Our rudder has been damaged.
Rudders, damn it. Rudder destroyed. Towed decoy destroyed.
4 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh, we might be dead.
Come left 2, 1, 7, 2, helm aye.
These are Wakehomers. Okay. So here's the play. Turn.
Come right 2, 3, 2, 2, helm aye. Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 0, 2, 3. Contact is in the baffles. Con, sonar, regained contact. Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we're dead here.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3, 2.
These wake-homing torpedoes are just too good. They just have to fire them across our wake, and there's really not a lot we can do. Because once they get in our wake, we are doomed. And it's going to ignore our noisemaker. And we can't outturn him. Oh, wait, maybe we can.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 062.
Knuckle? Nope.
Flooding in the machinery space.
Come left to 176. Helm I.
This third torpedo hits us, we are definitely dead. And I think it will. Yeah, yep, it's just way coming. Oh, did it get lost? No, it's in our wake, yep.
Come right to 004. Helm I.
Yeah. We can't really turn because our rudder's damaged.
0.
So we're turning very, very sluggishly. So yeah, we're toast. Maybe we can no. Yeah, we're toast.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4. Bearing 027.
See if we can sleuth back.
Knuckle formed.
Come on, turn. So I don't know if one of our rudders is stuck or what the actual issue is here. Because we have two rudders. One for each propeller. Oh, they just moved really, really slowly. Okay, I see what they're doing now. Oh, they're fluttering. That's weird. That's not a thing.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 33.
Hold on, boys. Ugh. It got us. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do there. Abandoned ship? Alright, abandoned ship. Rip ship, yep. Very sad. Soviets capture subcrew, even though we weren't a submarine. But the game doesn't know that, because this is a mod, so it doesn't know that we're not in a submarine. The Noose Titans. Soviet naval forces have taken the initiative and now dominate the Atlantic and Norwegian seas. Transatlantic resupply convoys struggle to make the journey, and the escalating loss of material and men at sea makes it only a matter of time before they stop arriving altogether. Did you know your chat screen is delayed? It should only be delayed like 4 seconds ish. Yeah, turn the delay down as low as Stream Elements would let me turn it down. You can set it to 0. Oh, well. It will be delayed then. I could live with a 4-second delay. Let's try that again. Wait a minute, did I actually save after that? No, I didn't. I can see emotes before I see this message. Yeah, yeah. That's okay. Uh, Alright, let's get our weapons loaded here. Let's see. So waycoming torpedoes are a freaking menace. Not sure exactly what to do about those. So we could see, let's see what the delay is right now. Chat. Settings. There we go. Delay is set to 0. Norwegian Sea moment. I think that they probably just escaped, but it's okay. They didn't really go through my patrol box. I think this is my patrol box. Yeah, green 10. So there's someone else's problem. Or is this them? This is probably them, actually. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, they made it through. That's okay. Oh, why more submarines? Intel reports that a wolf pack of diesel-electric attack submarines will sail within the next day and attempt to transit the GUK Gap, Greenland UK Gap. They must be sunk before they get an opportunity to cause mayhem along the North Atlantic convoy routes. Intelligence believe that the pack consists of 2 to 4 boats. Transit to Green 10. Locate and sink attacking submarines. Tyrion, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the 50 bits. Water move. More important things to do right now than drink water. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We're playing some Coldwaters. Is that them? I'm gonna attack this submarine. I don't know who it is, but we're attacking them. Doing pretty good. We're playing some Coldwaters. We got the new dot mod just released a couple days ago, so we're playing that. We're playing as a surface ship. So yeah. I don't know if that Osirium, I don't know if that takes effect immediately, but I did change the delay to 0, so I don't know if that's still a thing. But welcome in, Kieran. So we got a new contact bearing 2-2. Our bearing is 353. So that means it's going to be in front of us and to the right. About 30 degrees.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 351. Contact faded.
Let's go ahead and go ultra silent. But yeah, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I hope you were doing well as well. Let's go ahead and turn to 285.
Come left to 285.
Go ahead and come up to 15.
Make turns for con sonar. We are cavitating.
Scratch up. We're gonna 12 knots.
Make turns for 1, 2.
Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good. Good.
Make turns for 1, con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Let's deploy some helicopters.
Aircraft ready to launch.
So yeah, in this mod we have helicopters.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Are we still cavitating? No, we're not. Let's go ahead and get the arrays out. Get our helicopter out.
Con, Lyco, launching aircraft. Con, Lyco, aircraft is in the air.
And prosecute this target. Let's go to 7,005.
Con,
And the helicopter right here.
aircraft transiting to point.
And
Up scope.
let's get our radar going. So yeah, this helicopter, this mod added helicopters. It added controllable helicopters. There's helicopters always in the game, but now we can control our helicopters. Added a numerous surface ships. It doesn't give our helicopters autonomy, which would be nice. And they don't seem to have any sensors, which is not how they operate. They definitely have sensors on them. You getting into any battles? Yep, we're in a battle right now.
Aircraft orbiting with
So we have we're looking for a enemy submarine. Fortunately, it's nighttime. I wish it was daytime. Go ahead and go back to silent running. So normally I'd be playing as a submarine. That's how this game was initially made. But through mods you can play as surface ships, and this is a particularly good mod. It's still in kind of its infancy, called the dot mod.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 0, 2, 4. Contact faded.
It's called the dot mod. And they've added a whole bunch of cool stuff. Controllable helicopters is one of them. That's kind of annoying, so we're going to get off that. Sorry. So he bears 024. And once we find him, we'll be able to attack him. We're actually going to activate our sonar.
Active search.
See if we can pick him up with active search. Doesn't look like it. It'd be nice if our helicopters had some kind of search capabilities. So they do not. So what we are going to do is we're going to come up to 10 knots,
Make
turn
turn
into them,
1, 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
and we're going to retract our arrays.
Con sonar regained
Oh, wait.
contact on
Wait.
Sierra 1, bearing
Scratch that.
0, 2, 5.
Keep the arrays out. So we just picked him up again. We're going to try to identify him. What are you? Not that. So I have this waterfall display over here. So I'm trying to Sorry about the audio. I'm trying to match up these frequencies, and that'll tell us what the submarine is. Tango.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Our active search isn't really helping us at all, so I'm just turning it off.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And we're gonna go ultra quiet. Interesting. Oh, okay, so he can't hear us right now. He should have us classified. Oh, he went quiet too. Interesting. Oh, he stopped pinging.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye.
So we're just trying to figure out where he is. He's out here just kind of bopping around. We see him out here. He's a square icon. And we only have down here in the bottom left, we have a 31% solution on him. So we want to get this solution up as high as we can. But with 31%, we don't know if he's way out here. He's probably not this far away. He's probably not at 25,000 yards. So he's probably somewhere between... He's probably actually pretty close to our helicopter. So maybe he's at like 14,000 yards or something. So we need to be able to put a torpedo within a few hundred yards of him to sink him. So when he's like this, when we have a very low solution, we can't really attack.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
So we're going to see if we can get a better solution on him. This is a Bleach OP9. Not my favorite, to be honest. Not my favorite, not gonna lie.
Con, Flyco, aircraft orbiting waypoint. Con,
I'm gonna send our helicopter out, see if we can... It should, honestly, it should have an ability, and they're probably gonna add this in to dip its sonar. It has a, go out to our helicopter. On the back of it here, you can see this, little device hanging on the back. And what that is that's a dipping sonar. So it can drop down the surface and drop this on a cable down below the surface, and it'll spool out, and it has a sonar array in there that can ping out and look for contacts and prosecute contacts.
Flyco, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
But it looks like all it can do is attack right now. I'm not sure why this Tango isn't attacking us. I'm pretty sure it has anti-ship missiles. Maybe I'm wrong. You said torpedoes. That's 29 torpedo. Okay. So I guess it doesn't have any missiles. I don't think he's that far away, but maybe he is.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
I'm gonna go ahead and go ultra quiet. See if we can get a better solution on him, or get a solution on him faster. We're also going to launch our other helicopter.
Com, Lyco, aircraft ready to launch.
We do carry two. We're going to get this one going.
Lyco, aircraft is in the air.
We're going to put our second one about 9,000 yards because I don't think he's that close. I'm actually starting to suspect that he's a little bit far away. Savage, welcome. What are you doing? Welcome in. We're playing the dot mod of Coldwaters for a little while. Sorry I missed the first time. Oh, no worries, no worries, no worries. This is, we're on Guerrilla Hours this week. As well as last week. So we're just chilling. I added some more music to the playlist here, some anime music.
Lyco, aircraft orbiting.
So I hope you enjoy. Sure enough, yeah. We're playing as a surface ship today. And actually, we're just going to leave this battle because the submarine's being very annoying. And he's not even our objective. We're going to get back to our patrol area. I want to fight some surface ships, though. Why are these... Hold on. I feel like these are playing in order. Are they? No, they're not. Okay. Sorry if you like that OP. But we're getting a lot of Bleach OPs. Alright, we're going to take this one out. Hosting, well, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. It does help. It does help. So I appreciate you. But yeah, we are on Guerrilla Hours this week. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was not able to. I don't know how you feel about me doing it every stream. No, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. So, like I said, we're on Grill Hours. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I will probably try to stream Phasmo and Sea of Thieves this week. Maybe Destiny 2. Kind of run out of days. So I might do Destiny 2 tomorrow, Phasmo on Friday, and like a variety stream on Saturday. No, that's I put the redeem in so that I can recognize people that are hosting because they took away the the recognition for that. Twitch did. So no, if you were hosting, by all means, please use the hosting redeem. I do appreciate that. And yeah, that's why it's there. That is why it's there. So yeah, I do appreciate you. But let's go ahead and start the battle here.
On sonar, new contact bearing 0.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
071, get the mast antennas up.
Con sonar, master 2 is classified as merchant.
And let's classify this Sierra 1. Looks like it is a Hilo.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
And Kilo is pinging away, so we're also going to ping away.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Out of range of our Azrock.
Com, Lyco, aircraft ready to launch. Com, Lyco, aircraft is in the air.
How far is he? 15,000 yards. launching some helicopters here, since he's out of range of our ASRock.
Aircraft is in the air.
And we are going to send our helicopters out to prosecute him.
FLIGO. Aircraft transiting to
Come up to a flank bell.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
What happens if we deactivate our active? Oh, we lose him. Whoops.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I want to pick it back up.
Con sonar.
There we go.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
All right. Back up to flank.
Make turns for 3. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
We're also going to turn to course 045.
045. Helm I.
So yeah, this we get to play as a surface ship in this mod, and I want to do some surface battles, some surface ship versus surface ship, because those are the most exciting battles. There's just a lot to do. It gets intense really quick. So he's launching some torpedoes at me, and I've had a lot of issues defeating their torpedoes.
Left 2. 355. Helm I.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get him to break his wires so he can stop guiding his torpedoes. We'll turn all the way around, and then we'll try to close distance with them, because the torpedoes they're using a lot of wake homing torpedoes. I don't know if these are wake homing, but what they do is once they get in your wake, they follow your wake, and these torpedoes have ridiculous range. These Soviet Union torpedoes have like a 40,000 yard range or something. So once they lock you up, you're kind of screwed. So what I'm doing is I'm sending my helicopters out to prosecute him. And actually switch. Oops.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3, 2 knots.
Hopefully I got the right one. Yep, there we go.
aircraft dropping weapon.
Yeah, eat that torpedo. Bonk, right on the snoot. I don't know if he actually broke his wire though, but we're just gonna keep dropping him.
Con.
If we sink him, then we don't have to worry about the wire because he's sunk. Oh, he just blew ballast. He's unable to maintain depth control. So what we're gonna do?
FLIGO. Aircraft orbiting waypoint. Con. FLIGO. Aircraft transiting to point.
We're gonna just keep dropping weapons on him.
Con. FLIGO. Aircraft dropping weapon. Con. FLIGO. Aircraft transiting to point.
And drop all the weapons. Actually here. So he is sinking out. He's unable to maintain depth control. He blew his ballast, which means he pushed compressed air into his ballast tanks. Try to get away from us. Are you attacking or aren't you?
Con. FLIGO. Aircraft dropping weapon. Con. FLIGO. Aircraft returning to base.
Come right to 17.
Con. FLIGO. Aircraft dropping
So we're gonna wait until we kill him, and then we'll turn around. Darker than black. This is a old school anime. I watched this back in college. I really love this anime a whole lot. And its OP kind of went hard.
Con. FLIGO. Aircraft returning to base.
Come on, weapons. So he's kind of just hanging out underneath their weapons. They can't actually see him. Okay, one of them's latched him up. There we go. So once our weapons latch him up, I'm going to reverse course. I'm not convinced his wires have broken.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 091.
Because he's very slow. He's a very slow submarine. Oh, weapon, why? How does that fool you? How are you bamboozled by this? But yeah, this OP goes hard. Unskippable OP. Do we have a torpedo go off into oblivion?
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 096.
Oh, he just imploded. So he got so low that his bulkheads could not hold the water out and he exploded. So now we can turn. We're going to turn around.
Come right to 185. Helm I.
And try to dodge his weapons. Let our helicopters hover. Hopefully they don't ram each other. So he would have steered his weapons. He would have kept steering them off. So they'd have been somewhere out here. Oh, wait, nope. There's one of his torpedoes. What? I'm so confused.
12033. Helm I.
There's another one of his torpedoes. So he must have, his wires must have broke at some point.
Con, LIGO, aircraft transiting to point.
Come left to 015. Helm I.
So yeah. What the goal was is to get him to break his wires, so he couldn't keep guiding his torpedoes. But I didn't think he would because he was moving so slowly. So we're gonna keep running. Let our helicopters kind of hover out here,
Helm. Steady course.
waiting to land. I don't think they can land at 30 knots. I think we need to slow down like 15 knots. I want a surface battle. Maybe It's funny, like how when you want a surface battle, you can never get one. All right, let's slow us down. Come down to 15 knots. Let's land this bird.
LIGO, aircraft returning to base. Con, LIGO, aircraft landing.
You land at this speed. Oh, look at you.
LIGO, aircraft recovered.
Look at you.
Con, LIGO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, LIGO, aircraft returning to base.
Where you at? Oh, there you are. Nyew. Nyew. I love the fact this mod has controllable helicopters. I wish they had sensors. Other than that, this model looks really, really good. So we have our Mark 45 gun, 5-inch 67 caliber gun, I think. And then aft, another 5-inch 67 caliber with our 2 box launchers for harpoons. 8 harpoons between them. We have our rear missile system, helipad. Why can't you land, helicopter? Are you busy?
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Our forward missile system, this large sensor here is our SPY-1 radar. We have 4 of them, 2 arrays on the aft superstructure, and 2 arrays on the forward superstructure. 2 phalanx point defense guns, 20 millimeter Gatling guns to shoot down cruise missiles, aircrafts, whatever. We also have 3 of these arrays, which are used for, actually there's 4, I'm sorry, 4 arrays for, these are illuminators, so they can use for terminal guidance of our missiles. So yeah, tons of sensors on the ship, very powerful sensors.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Lots of weapons. This ship has been upgraded. It has VLS now,
Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, aircraft.
and I love how the helicopter just disappears. No nothingness. So yeah, it's a very large surface combatant. We still use them today. We are starting to retire them, and they'll likely be phased out entirely for the Arleigh Burke Flight 3 destroyer, which is also going to be a very large surface combatant. Not quite as large as Ticonderoga, but still very large. Still larger than the previous Burkes that we had before. But yeah. Oh, we still have weapons nearby. Hopefully none of them are actually following us. If we have anything in our wake, we have to watch out for torpedoes chasing our wake. Let's turn away from these weapons. 045.
0.
Come back up to a flank bell.
Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Just for the turn, and we'll slow back down. Bleach OP11. This one actually wasn't terrible. Not my favorite, though. Alright.
Con, helm, steady course.
Let's go ahead and go ultra quiet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
See if we pick anybody else. And we'll go ahead and get our code array in the water. Just to see if we pick anybody else up.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
One disadvantage of this game is how much HUD there is, so I have to use the smaller version of my model. Which is okay. It's okay. Alright, what do we see? We don't see anything else, so I don't think there's any other submarines out here. Retract our array. This long spaghetti string guy. Popping out the boot of our ship. Come back up to flank and get away from these weapons. Oh, we're good. We're away. We sank our Tango. We sank our Rango. Fine work dealing with those boats, Commander. So intelligence said there's 2 to 4, and there's actually only 1. But I guess that's how intelligence works. It's not always right. Music. Oh, 1 second. Music is giving up the ghost. Stream's still good. 0. Welcome in, friends. My good friend ReZero recently came back to streaming. He was on a bit of hiatus. He came back yesterday, had an excellent stream. And the resub. Thank you so much for the resub. It's yeah, that's the works. Oh, it's covered. I'm sorry, it's covered up by the resub. My apologies. Welcome in. We're playing some Coldwaters, some dot mod. This week we're going to be playing Coldwaters. We're going to be playing well, Phasmophobia almost certainly. We're going to be playing uh most likely Sea of Thieves and maybe some Destiny 2. I think I might play Destiny 2 tomorrow. We'll see. We're on guerrilla hours. We're on random hours for now. We'll hopefully be returning to our normal streaming schedule soon. Soon. So welcome in, welcome in. Um but yeah, ReZeros has just returned, and we are very grateful that ReZeros is back to streaming. He's a good buddy of mine, and his streams are really vibey. I had a lot of time. I had a lot of fun watching his streams. Um, Actually, when I was on vacation, I was watching his streams quite a bit. Actually, I had a lot of fun in California watching his streams, and yeah, we're actually just talking about that trip. I got to see the USS Iowa battleship, and that they actually just added the Iowa class to this game like 4 days ago. So we'll probably be playing that at some point. Maybe not. I don't think we'll play it today. Today's not going to be a long stream. It's going to be probably a pretty short stream. So welcome, welcome. Enemy wolfpacks hit. A modest amount of fresh supplies and equipment have begun reaching the front lines on frontline ground forces. Officials attributed this success to the relative lack of enemy submarine attacks on merchant shipping transiting the English Channel. Said one fatigued soldier, "I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for the bloody Navy." Many commenters wondered aloud if they were witnessing the tide of naval battle beginning to turn in the Allies forever. "Ask me again in a week or so," responded one Navy leader. "We need a few more good days like this." So yeah, we're playing the dot mod. We're playing the 1984 campaign. This campaign is if the Cold War went hot in 84. And we're trying to stem the tide of the Soviet advance into Western Europe. All right. So we got new orders. Oh, here we go. Satellite photos show that an enemy battle group armed to the teeth with cruise missiles is preparing to sail from Murmansk. Intelligence estimates that it will make a conservative patrol in the vicinity of the Norwegian Sea, perhaps approaching Narvik. One of our own battle groups is set to enter this area shortly, and this force constitutes a direct threat. No other assets are available, so you must locate this group and sink as many ships as possible. Previous recon indicate the force will contain 1 or 2 ships armed with anti-ship cruise missiles. Consider these your main target. An enemy escort of surface combatants and or submarines should be expected. Control the area, Blue 44. So we got ourselves a surface action group to attack. Hydrate. Osirium, thank you. And Osirium, the chat, I did turn down the chat timer to 0. So I don't know if that takes place if that takes effect immediately. I think it does. Thank you for the hydrate. And welcome back. I don't know if we were looking, but welcome back regardless. All right, so what do we have in terms of weapons? Still have torpedoes. We have 18 Azrocs. Okay, I think all the torpedoes we launched had been helicopter launched torpedoes. So we still have our full complement of weapons, except for some torpedoes. Most of those have been launched from helicopters. So we need to go to 44. Is that right? Blue 44? Yeah, Blue 44. Thank you again for the hydrate. see if we can find this surface action group. Probably one of these two. Let's save. All right, this should be fun. This should be fun. So surface combat in Coldwaters, surface v surface gets a little bit kooky. Gets a little bit kooky. So let's go ahead and load a standard missile, SM-1. Very, very potent missile. These missiles are huge. They're like the length of a telephone pole, essentially. They're massive. They're very high performance. Standard Missile 1, they had semi-active homing, so the ship had to guide them terminally to their target. We can guide them out to our target using our SPY-1 radars, but we had to use one of the 4 illuminators to give them terminal guidance into the target. All right, so we're gonna stay at 25,000 yards. We have a new sonar contact bearing 19. Our heading is 108, so it should be about 80 degrees to our left. Let's keep it 25,000.
Sonar new contact bearing 013, designated Sierra 1.
We're gonna go ultra quiet. We're gonna put up the mast antennas.
Raise the radar mast. Raise the ESM mast.
All right, so we got 2 surface ships.
Master 1.
We have a Cashin.
As escort.
We have a Cresta 2. He's got these anti-ship missiles. These are very, very dangerous anti-ship missiles. He's got this incredible surface search or area search radar. Potent ship to fight. Potent ship. Looks like they have a helicopter out too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out this helicopter first and foremost. So let's set for helicopter attack or for air attack. It's the helicopter.
Fire VLS.
We're gonna come up to 15 knots.
Make turns for.
We're gonna keep this
Sonar. We are
this
connected.
aspect. I'm gonna go active on our sonar.
Sonar. Switching to active search. Con maneuvering. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Bam. All right, Cresta launched at us. Let's launch against him.
Fire VLS.
I don't know what he's launching at us. That almost looked like a sub-rock. Or a ASRock missile. Whatever it is, we're gonna shoot it down.
Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Launch the missile. We'll send another one his way.
Fire VLS.
Oh, wait, what? What just happened? What just happened? Did we take damage? I don't know what that was. We're still at 100%, so we didn't take damage. Hydrate. We'll hydrate. Thank you. I'm gonna pause because this gets a little bit wacky. All right. Thank you for the hydrate. So, are they in gun range? Let's go ahead and turn on. Let's enable the guns. Oh yeah. I don't know if we're actually in gun range. We might be a little bit out of gun range. Oh no, we are in gun range. Let's see who we're shooting at. I'm surprised they're not shooting more missiles at us. But we're going to shoot missiles at them. Let's go ahead and put some standard missiles in surface attack. Oh yeah, those are our guns bracketing them. Very accurate. Holy crow. Ridiculous.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire con sonar. Launch transient from. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
All right. So I launched a bunch of
Launch transient from.
anti-ship missiles and surface attack, as well as air attack missiles.
Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS.
Ah,
Sonar. Launch transient from.
so they're hitting us with their guns.
Maneuvering eye.
So what I'm doing is I'm launching chaff above us to try to deter or try to trick their missiles. Oh, but we immediately shot it down. That's okay. So let's what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire some harpoons at this guy. So harpoons are very similar to the Neptune missiles that Ukraine used to sink the Moskva. So we're gonna fire a couple of those off. And we're also going to fire some anti-ship missiles.
VLS.
Or some missiles and surface attack. Yeah, there's a lot of pew pew going on.
Fire VLS.
Sorry, it gets a little intense.
VLS.
It's a little intense, so it's hard for me to track a little bit. We're gonna follow this harpoon. So harpoons are very similar to the Neptune missiles that Ukraine used against the Moskva. In fact, NATO kind of gave him a nickname called Harpoonsky because of how similar they were to our missiles. They were copies, essentially, of the Harpoon.
Fire VLS.
They are quite slow, though, but they do this surface skimming attack.
Con sonar.
Fly very, very low. They're very difficult to intercept.
Fire VLS.
And we got him. So what I did is I shot two harpoons. I shot one to do a pop-up attack and basically fly up in front. And as soon as it got into range, it popped up to draw off their air defenses. Let's look at our ship. We got hit a couple times by guns. I think we're still pretty sturdy, though, it looks like. Oh, we got some icebergs around. Nice.
15 knots. Maneuvering eye. Come left to 075.
Actually, we're gonna go between these icebergs.
Turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Stay there. So when you use a pop-up attack, the harpoon will skim the surface, which helps protect it from being engaged far out. And then right before it attacks, it'll pop up and gain several hundred feet of altitude. And what that'll do is it'll encourage the defending ship's anti missile defense to engage it, while the other one comes straight in at low level. And kind of so one will kind of act as a decoy as the other one comes straight in and hits it. So yeah, we cannot leave yet because we have they launched these torpedoes for whatever reason. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up as much distance as we can.
Come right to 190.
See if we can turn around this gigantic freaking iceberg.
Making turns for
It's like the world's largest iceberg. It's like an entire glacier. We'll turn away and we'll compress some time. Yeah, I do love this. I love the ship v ship combat because it gets chaotic. You really got to pew pew. Oh, iceberg dead ahead. Titanic moment. Icebergs are really not that hard to spot. It's I believe that there was some significant weather at play in the sinking of the Titanic because icebergs were not considered something that was difficult to spot. You see how far away, like you should be able to spot that all the way out to the horizon. Even in twilight, even at night, you should be able to spot it pretty far away. We're compressing time here, so this is what. No, stop! I don't want to update. This is real. This is 32 knots, significantly faster than Titanic was traveling. And these icebergs look like they're stationary. This is sped up time. In fact, we'll head right for one.
Con, sonar reports ice ahead.
Sonar reports I said. Don't care. This is real time.
Con, knuckle formed.
And that's a 30-degree right rudder. Titanic can deflect its rudders to 40 degrees. It was no slouch when it came to turning.
Con, knuckle formed.
So hitting our iceberg would be a little ridiculous. And that's actually pretty small. That's significantly smaller than the iceberg that the Titanic hit. I think this one over here to our front left is probably closer to the size of the iceberg Titanic hit. So you can see how far away it is and how easily we could see it. Hitting an iceberg is something relatively ridiculous. They probably didn't see it until it was about 800 yards away. Unfortunately, it's not on the map, so I can't tell exactly how far away it is. But yeah, Titanic's iceberg was probably about that big. Maybe actually a little bit smaller than that, to be honest.
Con, sonar reports ice ahead.
Yes, there is ice ahead. Get up on it. So Titanic probably spotted it maybe about there. No, it would have been closer. Maybe about there, actually. They spotted it. Iceberg ahead. Oh no, what are we gonna do? So their rudder didn't turn too fast, so we're gonna really slowly turn. And one thing this game does well is you continue in the direction that you're going. You don't just turn like a car. So we're still heading towards the iceberg. 20 degrees left rudder. We're still not even a full rudder. 25. 30 degrees left rudder. Rudder midships. Port around it.
Con, knuckle formed.
Right full rudder. So yeah, icebergs weren't. This is normal speed. This isn't even sped up. Icebergs weren't considered something that was that difficult to dodge. This one actually was quite a bit bigger than Titanic's iceberg. Titanic's iceberg probably would have went up to about here on the horizon. So this one is quite a bit larger in terms of how high it is. That little bend there, you know, there's a lot of criticism. Titanic wasn't very maneuverable. In fact, let me see something real fast. See if I can bring up that image. Bear with me 1 second. Right about my music. I apologize. So what is going on with the music? There we go. So we're gonna pause that actually. We'll do this. Do this real fast. Oh, I don't have it. Trying to find an image of Titanic making turns during sea trials. This is quite an interesting looking image. Yeah, I can't find one. I don't have one handy. I thought I had one handy, but I don't. So we'll go back to stream. We'll go back to stream. I do not have one handy, but its turns would look very similar to this. Let me try one more. One more quick search here. Up. Where? Darn. Yeah. Can't find the image. But yeah, there was a really great image of Titanic during sea trials, of it doing maneuvers where it was doing, full deflections of its rudder, and the wake looked eerily similar to what we see here. So it was not a slouch. It was not a slouch when it came to maneuverability. Anyways, we'll leave combat. We got both the Cresta and the Cashin. Were they our target? Nope, they were not our target. It's okay. Eerily similar to that. So, fun. But one criticism of Titanic was that it wasn't maneuverable, and that just was not true at all. It was a very maneuverable ship. Its rudder to ship ratio was about 157. A good rudder to ship ratio was about 160. So it was very, very close to, having a perfectly sized rudder for its size. Little bit on the small side, but it didn't hurt its ability to turn. Its turning circle was excellent. All right, we have a new sonar contact bearing 42. Our heading is 25, so it should be to our right, about 20 degrees. Let's do this.
On sonar, new contact bearing 034, designated Sierra 1.
Let's go ultra quiet. Let's speed up to 10 actually.
Make turns for
We're gonna turn left to course
come left to 310.
310. Put up the mast antennas. Let's get ready with a. All right. We got some missiles on the way. What? What is going on? Sorry, my missiles weren't wanting to fire. Let's come up to 20 knots.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, launch transient from.
Alright.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 20 knots. Fire VLS. Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from.
Alright. Get more missiles out.
Fire VLS. Con sonar.
Sorry, this is a little chaotic, trying not to die.
Fire VLS. Fire con. Steady course. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
Going to flank.
Big turn. 3, 2, none. Maneuvering on. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con. Launch transient from. Call. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Go ahead and return fire.
Launch transient from.
Let's go ahead and return fire on these guys.
VLS.
Start with the Cresta. Let's give them a surface attack.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VL. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Okay,
Con sonar.
let's watch some missiles.
Transient from. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
This is getting a little silly. This is a silly attack.
Launch transient from.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire con sonar. Launch transient from. Con sonar. Launch
All right,
transient.
we're gonna launch a harpoon as well. One pop
Con
up,
sonar. Launch transient from.
one
Con sonar. Launch transient
normal.
from. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Oh my gosh, we're out of
Con sonar.
missiles.
Launch transient from.
We are out of missiles. We only have harpoons left. Little too heavy-handed on my missiles there.
Launch transient from.
Okay, so let's go ahead and fire the rest of our harpoons. Launch them at the Krivek here. Launch them at the Udaloy.
Con sonar. Launch transient from. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
I didn't realize we were so low on missiles.
Con sonar. Launch transient from. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Alright, we'll watch these missiles go into the Krivek.
Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Oh, they're launching at our harpoons. So our harpoons are going to get destroyed probably.
Sonar.
Yep,
Transient from.
they're not going to get through this. Come on, little missile, go.
Transient from. Con sonar. Launch transient from.
You can see a little smoke trail of their missile. Probably going to take out our harpoon here.
From.
Oh, it dodged. Activate. Yep, activate, merging. Terminal homing. Come on, Billy.
Con sonar.
Nice.
Contact.
Got the Krivek.
1, last bearing 0, 5.
Udaloy is undamaged. All right, we are pretty much out of offensive weapons right now. We were a little bit overzealous with our missiles. I don't think we have any other way to attack them except for with our guns. I don't think we'll ever sink these guys with guns, so we can't leave because we accidentally launched this torpedo. So we're going to turn out.
Come left 2, 295. Helm
Actually, we don't want to turn that much out. We want to turn to 333.
left 2, 3.
Keep our guns on them.
Helm I.
So I wanted a surface battle like this, but I didn't bring enough weapons
Con, helm. Stay course.
because I'm a bit smooth-brained.
Con sonar. Switching to passive search.
Maybe we'll get some good hits on this noodly Udaloy. So these splashes are from our guns. I mean, we do outgun them, so we could just turn in. The Grisha is not a threat at all. Let's turn in,
Come right 2, 0, 8, 2.
close some distance, and use our guns against them. Fortunately, I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't hold... Because he keeps shooting at us, we can't hold time compression. So every time we compress time, he shoots at us. Oh, can we not shoot when we're nose on? Why? We should be able to shoot nose on. That doesn't make sense.
Con, helm. Steady course.
There we go. Just really slow. So I want to close distance
Right 2, 1.
so our guns are more effective.
Helm I.
He's keeping both of his guns on us. We're just shooting him with one. But he's got 100mm guns. Our guns are 127mm, so we have a little bit more oomph against him.
Con, helm. Steady course.
So we're going to cease fire on our guns. We're going to hold fire. Oh, I think that hit actually did land. We'll get in with to 10,000 yards, and then we'll open back up on him. He did get some hits on us, though. What's his speed? His speed's 11 knots. Interesting. The left, right, 20 degrees. Or to starboard. Come midships. And we'll come back up to 080.
Come left 2, 0, 8, 0. Helm
Just try to dodge some of these shots a little bit. So he'll still be splashing around us. Keep our rudder midship there. We're good. 11,003. We'll close to 10,000 and open back up. I think we should get some good hits. I'm gonna course
Come right
112.
1, 1, 2. Helm I.
All right, 10-9. Let's go ahead and open up.
Con, helm. Steady course.
Should see some splashes here in a second. That's just one gun because we're complete bow on. So what we'll do is, all right, 10,000 yards. Not quite yet. There. Come to course 180. We'll show a full broadside to him and we'll open up on him again. You can see him flashing. You can see his little flashes out there. Alright, open up all our guns. So we should be able to get both barrels on him. Our 127mm should outgun him. He's got a higher rate of fire, but we should have better gunnery, to be honest. Hit our engines. Repair them. See, he has both of his guns forward. Yeah, we got a fire on him. Nice. Oh, they got torpedoes in the water. That's okay. Get our engines repaired, we'll be able to come back up flank. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting good hits on him now. Yeah, yeah, we definitely should outgun him. Get that diesel repair. Alright, head flank. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, ceasefire. Grisha's turning out. We can't chase down the Grisha. It's too fast. Flooding in the engine room. So we took another hit because he was still, you know, the rounds do take a while to fly down range. Honestly, I don't think these torpedoes are actually a threat to us. So we're going to keep a flank bell, head south, get out of range. Grisha should not be a real threat to us. Cresta is just doing donuts out here. I don't know what it's doing. But Grisha is not a real threat. He's turning out, but he's going very, very slowly. I don't think we can hit him out here. 17,000 yards, I think it's too far. Hit a moving target. We'll see. If our guns actually engage. Oh, one of them does. We can try to get the other one on. We can come to course 150. See if we get both guns going. But I don't think these are going to be any kind of real threat to him. He's going very, very slowly for some reason. 9 knots. He can go like 40-something knots. Yeah, I think we need to close to like 10,000 yards to get... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I stand corrected. Our gunnery is excellent. So the Navy is working on guided shells. They already have guided shells for some of their guns. These have radar control, but they're unguided shells. A 1984. So the Navy is working on some rounds that are pretty advanced. And when it comes to like Army artillery, their artillery can actually self-home itself. They can shoot it out to an area, tell it to look for a vehicle or a trench, and it will actually use a millimeter scanner radar to itself search for a target to hit. So we got both guns going now. And he's a cooking. What does he have? Looks like he has an aft, maybe 100mm gun. I feel like we should be in range. Maybe not. But we might actually sink him. Got another hit on him. A 5-inch gun on a tiny boat like this would be very, very upsetting. Well, we're gunning away at him. I'm gonna look for a friend to raid. Is he out of range now? Oh, he's probably out of range of one of our guns. Let's turn to course 110.
Come left to 110. Helm I.
So I think we're gonna call it here, friends. I think he's out of range of both of our guns at this point.
Con, helm, steady course.
Wow, there's a lot of folks on tonight. Lots of friends on. My. You know what I forgot to do? I really forgot to turn on my music. I keep forgetting to do that. So I apologize. Sitting here in silence. My brain is kind of smooth though. It has fewer wrinkles than it should. Alright, my dude, I need you to sink. I need you to sink. You're on fire. You got 2 fires going, 3 fires going. Oh my goodness, you just got another fire going. You got a array out for some. There we go. There we go. Good job. Alright, our guns are no longer firing. The Cresta is out of range. We still have weapons in the water. Let's turn away from those. Let's come to course 160. And press some time.
160. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Cresta is turning back in. Maybe he's going to go scoop up the crew of the Grisha. He's not in any kind of hurry, it seems. Looks like he's just spinning. I don't think we hit it. Alright, let's leave combat here. Oh, we did hit the Cresta. Interesting. This was not our objective, really. Alright, we're gonna save. We're gonna save there. We're gonna find a friend to raid. We're gonna find a friend to raid. I apologize for the lack of music there at the end. I am my brain is a little bit smooth. A little bit smooth. Let's stand up. Let's put on the right uniform, because I didn't have the right uniform on. It's just a scuff stream today, friends. It's just a scuff stream. I'm a scuff streamer. So here's what we're gonna do. I think. Let's What do we got going on here? Yeah, I think we'll pop over to my friend. Hold on a sec. So my friend ReZeros just came back. Just came back to streaming after a 3 or 4 month hiatus. So let's go ahead and pop over, say hello to ReZeros. He is a VTuber, a Kutsune VTuber. It looks like he's running without his model right now, though. He does have a 2D model, and he has a new model on the way. I think it's still 2D. I'm not sure if it's 3D or 2D, but he does have a new model in the works. But it looks like he's running some Valorant, and it looks like he's running without a model, probably for performance sake. So let's go say hello, if we would, and just throw in whatever emotes you like. So, all right, friends, thanks again for joining us. Short stream, just a little guerrilla stream. You know how we do. We're on some guerrilla streaming hours. I hope everybody enjoyed. I had a good time playing Dot Mod. I wanted to play some Coldwaters. It's been a minute since I've played. Thanks again, friends. We'll be back with some Phasma. We'll be back with some Sea of Thieves. We'll be back with some Destiny. I think I might run Destiny tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see where we get. But again, thanks so much for coming out, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Assyrium, thanks ReZero for the resub. Thanks Kyrian for the 50 bits. Thanks everyone again. Rain for coming through. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Later.